Ooh, it's getting cold these days in New Zealand. In case you ask, because New Zealand is in the southern hemisphere, winter is from June to August, and summer is from December to February. Instead of saying it's very cold, we can say it's freezing, and instead of it's very hot, we can say it's scorching hot or it's sweltering. In this video, let's go through words we can use to express very hot and very cold. To replace very hot, we have scorching, blistering, sweltering, boiling, blazing, sizzling, and sultry. Scorching. To scorch means to burn a little bit. For example, the iron. This is a picture of an iron. Was too hot and he scorched the shirt. So scorching or scorching hot means it's very hot, it can burn you. Not really though, sometimes it's just a way to let people know that it's really hot. For example, it was scorching hot inside the greenhouse. Nothing is burning, it's just too hot for the plants or for people to be in there. Boiling. To boil, like to boil water, is to bring it to 100 degrees. For example, I wish I had worn something cooler. I'm boiling. Of course it's not 100 degrees and I'm not turning into gas. It just means that I'm very hot. Sizzling. When you cook food on a barbecue or in a pan with some oil, it sizzles. Zzz. It's a sizzling hot day today. It's so hot, like on a barbecue or in a pan, and everything is sizzling, sizzling. Blazing. Another ing adjective. It comes from the verb blaze, which means to burn brightly and strongly, like the sun, very bright and strong. The sun was blazing down that afternoon. We got tired quickly in the blazing sunshine. Sounds much better than very hot sunshine, right? Sultry. Sultry also means humid. Humid means having water in the air. When it's humid, it's not dry and you feel hot and can sweat a lot. It's very humid throughout the year in Singapore. In summer, your body feels wet all the time and sometimes you have 2 or 3 showers a day. It was a sultry night. I couldn't fall asleep. Blistering. This is a photo of a blister. You get them when you wear new shoes or after being burned. For example, we went out in the blistering heat. Again, it just means it's really, really hot. It doesn't mean that you have to have blisters. Sweltering also means very, very hot. For example, in the summer, it's sweltering in this classroom. Whew, I feel hot explaining these words. Let's move on to cold. Here's the list. Chilly, freezing or frozen, bitter, biting, icy, chilled to the bone, and as cold as ice. Chilly, cold, but not too cold. I felt a bit chilly, so I put on a jacket. Bitter. Bitter means very, very cold to the point that it can hurt you. Wrap up warmly, it's bitter outside. By the way, wrap up means wearing lots of clothes, like your mother makes you do before you go out in winter. Biting. You know bite, right? using your teeth to cut into food. Biting also means it's so cold it hurts. A cold, biting wind blew in from the north. In case you don't know, blew is the past form of blow, like this. A cold, biting wind is a wind so cold that it hurts your face. Icy. It comes from the word ice. Here's some ice. He fell into the icy river and was sick for a week. This river is so cold the water turns into ice. It's an icy river. Freezing. You probably have a freezer at home. It's where you freeze your food to keep it for a long, long time, because it's freezing in there. Another example here in this picture. When the lake freezes, we can go skating on it. It's freezing in here. Can I close the window? Now, very similar to freezing is frozen, but it is used for you and your body. We say, it's freezing. Can I close the window? And I'm frozen. Can I close the window? However, you can still say, I'm freezing. Freezing here is not an adjective, but the verb freeze in present continuous form. Grammar. We need another lesson for this. Talking about grammar, do you know the structure as, which is used to compare things? It's as cold as ice means it's like ice. Feel my toes, they are as cold as ice. Chilled to the bone. Chilled means cold, and here's a picture of a bone. It's so cold it feels like the cold has got into your body, to the bone. Walking home in the snow, we got chilled to the bone. That's lots of vocabulary for today. Let's go through them one more time. Scorching, blistering, sweltering, boiling, blazing, sizzling, and sultry. Now I'm going to read the examples again without the words we've learned today. Can you fill in the blanks? It was hot inside the greenhouse. I wish I had worn something cooler. It's a hot day today. We got tired quickly in the sunshine. It was a night. I couldn't fall asleep. We went out in the heat. In the summer is in this classroom. Chilly, freezing or frozen, bitter, biting, icy, chilled to the bone, and as cold as ice. I felt a bit, so I put on a jacket. Wrap up warmly, it's outside. A cold wind blew in from the north. He fell into the river and was sick for a week. It's in here. Can I close the window? Can I close the window? Feel my toes, they are. Walking home in the snow, we got. That's all for today. If it's cold where you live, keep warm, and if it's hot, keep cool. See you in the next video.